Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Matt Chapman leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set, and on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Casas makes the play, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Whit Merrifield.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Bo Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
2-2 down. In the air, right field. Duvall snags it for the second out. Now it's Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that's in there for strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Espinal at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Blue Jays held in check. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway Park and on the hill, Mitch White. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. White, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Merrifield to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. And let's take a look at the lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Rafael Devers.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Alex Verdugo stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, right side. And George makes the grab.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Drove in 2 of their 3 runs in yesterday's game. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
At the belt and fires. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And a 1-2.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
And now 2-2. Next offering is outside. Ground ball right side to first, and that is the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back here at Fenway as we go to the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fly ball down the line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
The 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. First offering misses badly for ball one. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
Runner leads away at second. Just missed. Dalton Varsho waiting for a turn at the plate. Guerrero at second with two down. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals, and he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs. First and second, two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an out.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. The right-hander back to work. Late with the swing there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
1-0.
Ball one, no strikes. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Springer there makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 6. The second
Here's
baseman,
Christian Arroyo. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Down in order. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And 1-2. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one down the line. And the Blue Jays go down 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jorge Alfaro at the plate. Alfaro will handle the catching duties in this one. 29 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. First pitch, and he just misses. Cracks his bat and pops him up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Into center. Espinal moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting none.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still no. Back here at the ballpark. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And here it comes. That one drifts inside.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you got a fastball coming in hot.
Guerrero at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Chapman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next one is off the plate. Now 3-1. George Springer waits on deck. Righty to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Got it by him for the K. Here's George Springer. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. There's a strike. Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. The 0-2.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. There's a strike. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and that is that. One left for Toronto. Back in Boston, bottom 4, Raimel Tapia up to hit. White back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Popped up left side. Dives. What a play.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Fly to right his first time. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a pitch. And Devers hits that one. Springer drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway, and now the DH, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground to 3rd. Devers throws on to 1st, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Varsho takes low, 2nd trip to the plate in this one.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground. And foul ball. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And there's ball 4.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to 2nd. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the 2nd baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's the 2nd baseman, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. Snags it on the run. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Alfaro in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here in Boston, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Santiago Espinal. Houck back to work. Just off the inside edge, Espinal, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And another ball. (2-0). Bounced up the middle. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Go ahead run on base. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great cut. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've...
And he's safe at first.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Hit in the air, right field. Duvall puts it away. Runner tagging for third.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Springer up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Line drive. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. The 2nd run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. There's a line drive to left field. Tapia makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw home, he beats it. It's 3-zip.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Bell in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground to Devers. Tosses to first, And that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Yoshida into second, and he's got a double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And the pitch. In the air, center field. Espinal makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Raimel.
Now the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Liner, base hit. Yoshida headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and lifted into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
1 down. Alex Verdugo, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Tapia leads off first with 1 away. And it's even up.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
White checks the runner. Tapia back easily. The 1-1. That to right. And George makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Devers measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. The 1-1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played cover with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next for the Red Sox, Adam Duvall. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runners stay put. That's ball one. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2 now. Got one out to right. Springer makes the catch. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Nick Pivetta gets the ball now.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
First offering, and it just misses. Varsho tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball three.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There's the strike, 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the lineup flips over, and now Whit Merrifield. That one's in there, 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Alfaro throws on to first. And two away to start the seventh. Two outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Espinal tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue. Welcome back, bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. The pitch. A little bit low. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Breaks his bat, pops it up, and a foul ball. And the righty deals. And it's strike two.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Swing and a ball popped up. He makes the grab. Two away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge
Alfaro up next for the Red Sox. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Right side, Merrifield fires over to first. Play made, that ends the inning. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike one. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, the third
And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Man at second with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Down the middle for a strike. Strike one. Guerrero checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Eric Swanson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Kicks and deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there. Got him swinging.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that back here in Boston. We go to the ninth. And now here is Alejandro Kirk. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. The wind of the pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Belt. Bell with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first, and they get Belt for the out. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Down in order. Go. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Jordan Romano.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Verdugo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
And that's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Romano, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Devers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Verdugo gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. He's 2 outs away. And next for the Red Sox, Triston Casas. Swings through that one. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch is popped up. big spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Justin Turner looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. On the ground, out to short. Boots it. And he'll be safe at first. The 2 outs, bases full. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jorge Alfaro. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Bobby Dalbec. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Verdugo scores. Safe, he beats it. 4-3, they take the lead.
Who saw this coming? Bases clearing, extra base hit for the win. Well, the runner at first base had an excellent secondary lead, and he had his sights on scoring that winning run. Comes all the way around. Tremendous job by everyone involved, and a fun game to watch today.
(4-3) our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. They also left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
Me, they say I got something in my jeans.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. DJ LeMahieu had 3 hits on the day, leading the Yankees past the Guardians 3-2. The Pirates totaled 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-4. The Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-1. The Minnesota Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 5-1. The New York Mets allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-3. The Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-0. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 9-0. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. Yan Gomes drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Cubs defeated the Nats 13-3. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-3. The Brewers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 9-4. Clayton Kershaw twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the boys in blue took down the Fightin' Phils 6-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Friars racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.